Hey. Hey, okay. Is game between Kiwi's Crusaders and the one that got away. Otherwise said, Bean's team versus Spooky Action. Wait, fresh, early doors.
I like
Uh,
content that brighten your day.
King Awesome's fresh, I believe. I haven't seen much of that guy, but apparently he's a fresh main. Answering with Cheney's looks. Like the Bankiana here.
So I go.
Switching it up for Shen last second. Interesting. And I don't really know who's on Bean's team. See if I
We
can
must
see
all make our choices.
who's in the Discord right quick. Mine. Well, guess we'll find out once we get. Fresh, Shen, and
I must not.
Fiona. Really scared of this support.
Fine. I don't need more enemies.
Same to be said for Bean's team though, banning out 3 of Cheney's champions. So, a lot of respect going out to support players, it seems, this season. Love to see. Kiwi's pretty happy to get his Jin. His most comfortable champion. Me like this fella likes the hook champions. Followed up with Jinx. Don't hate it. Really like it into Jin. Jin super immobile. Nautilus finds a hook. Chompers are pretty much guaranteed with the root. Jin in a world of hurt. So I wouldn't be surprised if Jin goes cleanse this game. Just to try and avoid that. Zareth picked up here. Probably for Cheney, if I had to hazard a guess. Jin Zareth, super good lane. Thinks is actually gonna we have quite a bit of issues. Nautilus isn't going to be able to facilitate much for the first few levels just because it's double range. And Hardy going to lock in his super comfortable Amumu. Been a while since we've been graced with the Hardy Amumu. To see it's still fresh. A lot of practice. Zyra being the last pick up here. That's Bean Zyra. He's been playing this champ a lot. All he does is just full clear on it and smile. Then play for the objectives, which I don't think is a bad thing at all. But when you have a hyper scaling ADC like Jinx, you kind of want to be able to aid her in some retrospect.
Hey, never pick a fight you can't win.
Set. Mel.
Life is too short for fear.
Howie. Lastly, Actually gonna see Ari taken off the table here. Any sub? I think the only sub this game is Hardy. Could be mistaken though. If anybody else knows any different, please let me know. Dean has any subs today, but I'm pretty sure Hardy's the only sub. Renekton pick. Curious if this is flexed into the mid lane. Or if they're just gonna blind top and save counter pick. Do love a Twisted Fate pick. Bottled it. The Aurora. Don't hate it. I think the Aurora is a safer pick. I mean, you see Renekton on the table. So he's probably better in the Renekton. I mean, TF into Renekton is terrible. I still think this Renekton's going top, but definitely was an angle there. They could have played it, but is it going to be the last pick here? Pretty much solidifying this Renekton's going top. Be a good game. He stemmed the pain. It's on the second monitor. Hate the 2-minute spectate timer where you got to ramble on. Setup, yeah. Okay, take a look. Oh, yeesh. So, just at face value, let's take stock in this game a little bit. Just from what I can see on the board right now, I think I prefer red side. Pretty substantially, actually. I think you have such carry potential on red side with the Azir Jinx, even the Zyra. Like, it's very clear what you want to do. This Zyra kind of needs to play towards the game. Whereas you look on blue side, yes, they have like the likes of Aurora. They got good front line. They got long range engage with. Got the poke coming out from Jin Zeref. Like, what they want to do is also pretty solidified. But I think as the game goes on, their win probability drastically. I mean, Jin is strong, but super immobile, and he's gonna be playing into this Renekton Nautilus. Make his life pretty much a living. Definitely not saying the game's over. I'm not saying they're down and out, but just at face value, just looking at it, it looks like Red Side have a more distinguished. We'll see. Have a count out Kiwi's Jin. In his first series. Definitely looking like an extra. Good carry. Those on this side want to Champ potion. I'm just not gonna ramble on for too. Good though. We go. This is it. Oh, now we're fucking locked in. I just want to see names. So Baigoon, extremely good player. P-Rob. Okay, that's who I was. He's got a good team. He's got a really good team. Ori Meow's super confident on the Jinx. Good team here.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Smidge.
Minions have spawned.
Down, let me cross. Peoria client crash. Well, that's unfortunate, but here we go. I'll finish long before you. I really like what Bean's doing here. Starting top. Even if it's not the most optimal for Zyra, which I'm not sure. Even if it's not the most optimal, pathing in towards Jinx and being on the same side of this is there. Their Jinx is much more beneficial than I think a Mumu pathing towards. Overzealous there from Ori Meows. Aigun. Wasn't a part of last season, I believe. I know the season prior he was considered the best top laner in the season, so excited to see him back again. Here we see a Hardy level 3 gank. Looks really good. Good snare coming in from Kiwis. They are going to be able to return fire here, but I don't think they realize Hardy's in the wing. Really patient on the bandage tosh. Not going to land, but just have another one coming up. That one is going to land. Jin W is also going to follow up. Really well played. First blood heading over to Kiwis here. Really well played. Good level 3. First blood going over to Kiwi's Crusaders. You get the summoners then. They didn't have to burn anything. Really good. Barrier down for Jinx and flash down for Nautilus. It is the vision, you're right. I mean, when you second wave crash, you expect that you could possibly get 3 camped. Fortunate though. Not the biggest of deals. Ian looking to get both scuttles this game. Knows he's got the tempo advantage on the Amumu due to the level 3 gank bot. Pretty comfortably picking this up. Azir if need be. Hook landed. Chompers is going to be able to follow up barrier. It has to be popped this time. Good return damage coming on a Nautilus here. I'm going to say funking awesome. There's a roll off of fun like that. All in all, good trade. Port's health bar for the ADC's health bar. Action in the bot lane early on. Interested to see Cheney's Xerath. I mean, I know Cheney plays a lot of AP supports, but I don't think I've ever been blessed enough to see the Xerath. Anyone that knows me knows I love Xerath. Probably my main lane champion when I get filled in up. Little trade in the top. Dragoon spending his fury on E2 rather than saving for that. It seemed like somewhat of a fatal error there, having to burn flash. Spooky looking to get that brittle auto. Sadly, not able to convert that one. Okay, gonna come through. Chompers are gonna be able to follow up. We don't have barrier this time, so Flash is gonna be forced out of Kiwis. Really good hook. Follow up with the Chompers. Relatively slow game thus far. Aurora is looking to get a ward, it seems, on Bean's Raptors. Being able to prevent that from happening. Top skull. Then. Spooky action, taking a huge leaf out of Joe's book, running this ignite. I didn't even notice that until just now. He is going to hit the minion wave. Good return damage coming in there. Flash forward. Knows he doesn't have flash. Barrier is forced. Nautilus is going to fall, but Orimeow's flashing forward. Heal going to come out. Kiwi's by the skin of his teeth able to walk that one out. Orimeow is sadly not able to say the same. Listening to Elevate and be... You go, dude. Kiwis. A game of margins here. 3 kills towards the Crusaders bot lane. Rob taking a so favorable trade into the Aurora there. I think this, once Rob gets his first item, I think this is going to be a lot easier for him to play. Has the range with the soldiers, the Aurora, but Leon be difficult. Just why Jinx or full health? Oh, but question that one. Hardy in the wings, though. He's going to find the Jinx. Flashing back in with the Amumu. Huge stun on Bean. Bean is going to fall, too. Kiwi's very healthy on this backline, but Jinx is now excited, so... I want to find those kills, but... Or you have the... Oh, what a hero. What a hero. Either did that because he did not trust his ADC to move or just was not willing to risk it. Both admirable. That boy a Medal of Honor. All in all, though, pretty scrappy. Hardy, really good counter gank. Again, can't help but notice that 2 for 2. Kiwi's lead. Let's take a look at the goal, though. 700 more. A double longsword more. Does have collector finish, too. Really good spike coming in. Things coming out around this dragon. Help but think it's be up too much longer. Blue pings come towards the grubs. Might just opt to trade this. We'll go try and snag those. Trade coming in. Ignite is going to be dropped. Oh, rather than... Oh, he's going to be able to find it. Played by Spooky Action. Not too bad on the Ornn, you know. I saw it was Spooky Action playing on. I was asking a couple questions, but... Bean does not have Smite. Classic Bean. Played a few games with Bean now where he's been jungle and he never has Smite on any objective. Anybody listening to this that's a jungler, you go against Bean, assume he doesn't have that. Jingle, just to let him know he's there. Nautilus, very questionable play to go in there where you know you don't have any support. Not sure what the thought process was there. I think Kiwi's really showing up. Just, like I said, just power farming his way through. I think Beam was made to be a jungler. Just don't interact with anything. Hit minions all game. What Beam was designed to do. Hey, running it back, just finding the tip of it. Hardy 2 levels down. I'm not sure that's as you want to take. Igoon completed the Black Cleaver though, so he's gonna help a little bit with the trades. Again, Pookie listening to Joe's advice. Opted for the Bramble Vest first in the melee matchup, like he was told to. what you want. All those directions. I'm going to see Nautilus once again trying to make some magic happen. This time paying off with no casualties, hopefully. Wait, Ranos. Oh. Oh no. Gold has been evened out. We're all even 14 minutes in. Well played by Nautilus there. Yeah, that was a questionable thrower, but Meow was able to dodge all of these. There's only one more to come out. Is just going to be able to live. He's been able to find the W. Getting Jinx's summoners once again. Jinx just hasn't had summoners the whole game. Love to see Piro be a little bit more aggressive there. He's under your tier 1. Have ult. You can shuffle. To just the minions though. Really safe build as well from Piro, opting to pick up those chain lance boots. Survive a couple of these trades. The W does land. No summoners. Meowth is not going anywhere. Kiwis is going to be met with the Nautilus ult and being... Hey, Nautilus is going to pick up the kill though. Much rather seeing that go under the Zyra. Don't think Jhin had much opportunity to get out, especially with no flash. But they are looking to transition that into their second dragon of the game, so even as the gold might look, dragons, a big investment. In the means of objectives though, Hardy opted to trade the first 2 objectives for Rubs and Herald. Speaking of Hardy, pretty difficult position here. Doesn't look like he's got much of a chance of getting out. Good flash is going to come through though. Europe, unable to find the shuffle, is going to go. Israel, by Goon. This looks utterly miserable if you are Bygoon. Would have. He able to. Yes, he is. Moranos to be able to find him there. Flash is going to be forced. Hardy is looking and is going to be able to take the red buff. Bandage's chances 2 levels down. Does not give a fuck. Bandage landed. Igoon is going to be able to catch Hardy. Flash forward is going to mean that Hardy is going to perish. I think Hardy had that 1v1 actually. Howard's not willing to give it. Like the ones, dude. Especially when it's Hardy. Oh. Substantial CS lead for Bean though. Light lead for P-Rob. Let's take a look at the gold again. That's despite the 20 CS and the kill. Must have missed every cannon or something. What global? This turret. Like I said, once P-Rob gets that first item, it's a lot easier in that lane. Rano's forced it back. Is going to be able to TP, but Hardy is looking for P-Rob. Ghost P-Rob does not have flash. There is a ward. Spotted out. Oh, gold is pretty much neck and neck. Only 200 gold in it. Apologize about that. The RC and Ori Meow is getting absolutely destroyed in this fight, though. Found themselves in no man land. Nice flash from Bean. I don't think it's going to mean all that much. Spooky actually just headbutted a wall trying to send his goat. Bean going to fall regardless. Baigoon was able to find a nice TP flank to find one return kill on Hardy, but sadly 1v4. That might be all. Oh, Kiwis is going to find him. Well played by the Kiwis Crusaders. Be 7-1. Who keeps giving this boy Jin? I was going to be extremely careful in these team fights. I mean, any misstep, any Jinru or stun from Zeref or bandage or Ornal, he's just dead. That they got to be able to make this to late game. The Azir Jinx, if they can make it to the late game, shouldn't have any issues. Jumping gold for Kiwis on the back of that 3-for-1. Both teams posturing. 12 seconds till this Infernal Dragon comes up. Hook is going to miss. You're going to see Zyra come down. Must have been the zone. Is going to land on Aurora. Follow-up is going to be missed by the Zyra. Baigoon find himself at the face of trouble. Is going to fall. Ono is going to land this time. Bean is also going to fall. P-Rob trying to find his way out of this fight. Is going to be Kiwi's Crusaders' first dragon. Again, I think your Bean's team, you just have to slow this game down a little bit. You have a win con, you have the Azir, have the Jinx. You're dead. As I was saying, you have your win con. You just need to play towards it. I think pushing this game isn't the way to do it. Get a couple more items on Jinx and Azir. Play front to back. It will shred through anybody on the same with Zyra. Zyra will be able to... You can't really follow the Renekton's engage. It needs to be on the back foot, in my opinion. Especially with Zyra. Zyra works so well into chokes where enemy teams are running at her. He's lurking in this pixel brush. Isn't going to be able to find the W. Maiden turrets. Zach finding himself in a spot of bother. Hero pretty confident that he sees the other participants of the enemy team. Thinks he can walk to this tier 2. Didn't realize that Zeref was waiting in the wing though. P-Rob needs to pump some damage out. That is a support Zeref after all. You have the Chain Lancers. I think if you was auto-attacking this entire time, you could have maybe made something happen. You have ult, you have flash. You know that the Ornn doesn't have any engage. Ornn ult's down. Would love to see him a little bit more confident. Turning fire there. Oh, sorry, Meows once again finding themselves between a rock and a hard place. Nautilus, same might be able to be said for you. Q is going to be just a tad bit short on that tier 2 turret. Q is going to fall. Are you trying to close the guess gap there? Rob's looking for something. Yeah, I can smell it. Because his team might not necessarily be able to follow up. Is going to flash. Flash is going to be forced, but sadly, great W coming from Kiwis. Is going to spell disaster once again for P-Rob. Kiwi's looking for that 4th shot. Is he going to be able to find it on being Janie trying to pump out some ults? Now we're hightailing it. Good flash from Moranos. Get himself to safety. I fear from the one that got away. All these Ornn items are available for everybody on his team. Just has to find time to make them. Has found himself in the danger zone. He's living forever, but Baron? Don't want Baron? Took that only engage off the table. I mean, if a Mumu engages, you just kill him. I was not having a great amount of fun this game. Let's take it. I was trying to get to safety. Good stun coming in from there. Now we start? They operating under the assumption that they're 5 on Dragon? Didn't walk away, probably the smart decision, but gonna pull the trigger on that anyway. Why not just do it when Ornn was dead? I guess they were just operating under the assumption that, oh, they're gonna be 5 on Dragon, but instead, Mumu was just soloing it the entire time. Really smart from Kiwi's Crusaders to recognize that that was a possibility if that happened. Totally, finally looking like it's tilting one way. Be at only just shy of 3,000. But finding himself once again at this tier 2. Down a level from Aurora this time. You want to highlight, look at the difference in vision scores coming through from Nautilus. Sarah. Yes, traditional support wins that battle, and P-Rob. Oh! Battle of the wits between these, but P-Rob is going to find himself sniped out by Cheney. Well played from Aranos, actually, to be able to find that window. I don't know what P-Rob was doing going so deep. Now, side one Baron. They don't really have a great Baron take when they have Jin as their ADC. They're not known for his fast objective take, but he is known for his enemy champions out. Baron danced long enough now. $1,000 turned into 4,000 gold pretty quickly. Hate to say it, P-Rob not really found his foot in this game. Only has 1 KP. Finding that foot in. Dean found his foot in a Rob's foot. Supposed to flash. Damage coming out from this.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
We're just playing for either third Baron or Dragon Soul at this point. Either team doing anything super egregious or overstepping. Seems very hesitant to pull the trigger. Kiwi's found himself in a really bad spot. Forced to flash. Not even flash 10 seconds before this dragon is really rough. Zach finally giving his team items. They finally give it. Zach, super tanky. Good W coming in from Kiwis. Is going to prompt the ult. Flash from Baigu straight onto Kiwis. No, when he doesn't have flash, he's going to one-shot him. Kiwis is out of this fight. Which makes this fight extremely difficult now. Janie is going to get hit by the hook. Is going to fall. Aranos trying to be the saving grace of this team. Body fully focused on the dragon. How are they going to try and get out? Aranos is going to be able to hop the wall. Quite possibly Red Side's best chance to give themselves another 5 minutes and save themselves from being on the constant threat of Soul Point. Sadly, they lost Bean. I don't really know how. I wasn't really paying too much attention. Just watching Baigoon flash onto Kiwis. Really good look from Baigoon that arguably was the play that won that team fight for them. And that big 9-3 carry out of it. Read it right. Dragon down, they are going to turn their attention to Baron once again. A lot of damage coming out on Nautilus. Jin is going to ult. Might know what for. Nautilus overstepping once again. They are gonna find Bean Zyra. Baigoon looking for Kiwis this time. Doesn't have the flash to facilitate the engage. That is just gonna be 3-for-1 thus far, and they might turn their attention straight to Baron or just go and try and take this inhibitor. Baron is the decision, it seems. I hate how slow Baron is with Jin. Just feels bad every time. Jin realizing this Renekton has it out for him and does look like he's opting to go for GA. Fifth item. Like it. Quickly turned into a super long game. And both teams just really objective oriented. Be careful pushing up like on Nautilus hook. I think it'd be shot with the Rhinos though. Good damage finally coming out of P-Rob. Damage. It's really not much MR across the board for the team. Jack is gonna get hooked. Tank it is best in his ability, but he is gonna fall hard. He is gonna find the bandage on Baigoon. Again, Orimiao stepping up just slightly too far. Not respecting the amount of damage that can come out from Seraph and Jin. Really poor positioning. P-Rob trying to make a miracle work. Has not had the best game. 2-4-0, 2 KP across the board. Really rough game for him. Baigoon trying to save the game again. Does look like that's going to be all she wrote. Look, look, bandage is going to land on the plan. Oh! Where'd he go? Yeesh! Now I know my brain's wired different. Game end or not, dude. The base, I'm picking one. Game 1. Going over to Kiwi's Crusaders. Just giving him the gin. Oh. Blatant disrespect. Definitely my Game 1 MVP. Kiwi. Really well played. Yeah, I think I've seen P-Rob players there before. EP Robbers. I definitely think this is good, but 2-4-0. I mean, definitely play Azir better than that. Really rough. Once he gets one item, he should be able to bully a roll. Well, you have that range with. He just found himself got overzealous once mid, and he died for it, trying to find Cheney. Listed up. Cheney had flash. Wasn't able to find his foot. Yeah. Game from Cheney. A lot of action.
Armin. Gotta get full build. Can't end the game. Need 100 CS lead in the jungle.
Always jump into this one. Meantime.
Completes Jack Show. It was already impossible for Blue Set to be able to kill this Udyr. It's gonna be that much harder.
Reserve the rights to
Just
watch this,
grouping
I'm
up.
sure of it.
I like it. As this Singe cannot lane into the Urgot. Good damage from the Victor onto the Jarvan. The Jarvan is in the middle of the 4 people, so he's gonna get blown at the very start. He tries to pop his ult, but just gets taken down as the Victor flashes forward on looking for something out of the game. The Caitlyn pops both of her summoner spells to ensure she doesn't get taken down. And the Singed is here just drops massive. Oh well, the Urgot's brought in another wave to take down bot inhib. This Millie was so incredibly squished. The Urgot ult a little bit wide on the Millie. It hits that Lux in the head. Now Jinx looking for a kill into the Lux. Barely doesn't kill her. Oh, Jinx misclicks onto the cannon minion. All of the Singes getting taken down at the same time. And red side is going to be able to take down Champion Ocean game 1. It's the best of 2, so that means the next game is the only other game we're going to be able to see from this series. If you're interested in watching more games, feel free to watch on the other stream, the main stream, MFRX League, without a number. So, MVP game 1.
He doesn't know we're watching him.
Deer, as his rotations around the map were quite nice. Guess who ends with Morse? Yes, yeah.
Not
W.
a problem.
Beautiful.
W.
Anyway, so for that debacle, we're in Champ Select, and we do see Kiwis earning a bit more respect at the back of that game, opting to ban the Misfortune, try and take some comfort away from him, put him on some. Spooky is set.
Okay.
Idea. Yeah, take it away.
My badge and right
Seraphine
well.
from Cheney. Cheney play Seraphine? I've seen it. Caitlyn away from Ori Meows. Take it away. Spooky action. Not spooky action, sorry. Taking it away from Baigoon. And potentially Bean. Bean could definitely take the Mordekaiser jungle. Tufa. Taking away to Morgana. Playing Morgana. Pro playing Morgana or is Cheney playing Morgana? Hardy playing Morgana. Whatever it is, I respect the Morgana ban. Yeah. Hey, big sub coming in from Hardy. Appreciate that, fella. Even Neferi from Beans Neferi, dude. That's where we're at. Where we're at, is it? I'm terribly sorry though, boys. I'm gonna have to leave you restroom. Boys, chat amongst yourselves.
Okay, see if I care.
I do not tolerate cowardice.
I have more important matters to attend to.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Ooh. So it looked like followed up second round bans with Darius Malphite and Vex LeBlanc. Really like, again, I really like Bean's team again. I like both teams here. Love the Nico from Janie. Janie's Nico is incredible. Kiwi's Tristana. Excited to see that one. Not that it's bad or good. I don't think I've seen his Tristana. Zeri with the Nami. Zeri Nami Nico Tristana. I think Zeri Nami gonna have a pretty difficult time. This dive comp gonna be needing some help from Diana. I think. Dean once again just going on a super farm heavy tempo jungler. Then Hardy, similar to last game, himself on more of a facilitating jungler. Jarvan, relatively similar to a Mumu in the sense that you want to look to set up your team, you want to look to get some ganks in pretty early. You're not too worried about perma jungling like Bean is. But I do love the pairing here of Maokai Oriana and Diana Oriana. Definitely the potential for a huge combo coming in from one that got away. Same could be said though. We're gonna see Zach Olaf. The matchup here, Hui Oriana, I think is gonna be pretty neutral. Pretty neutral as far as thing goes. J Patches is back for game 2, so I think that will be. Oh. I don't know, Hardy. I think you sell yourself short, buddy. I think you got J4 in the locker. But having said that, J Patches definitely does fit J4 a little bit more. If it was Hardy jungle, I'm expecting more of a Warwick. You know what I'm saying? Something a little crazy, a little off the shelf. Hey, J. Hey, better time than the present. Yeah, we find ourselves once again. Hey, how'd these boys get into game 2 quicker than us? Well, they didn't. They're just doing the countdown. Take stock of their game, because when this game finishes, we'll probably be jumping into theirs. These games kind of finish around the same time. So clash for a second. I'm interested to see how the dynamic of this team changes with J Patches back. I think Hardy did a really good job being where he needed to be. Found some really good counter gang the early game. Loading in at the same time. I bet you don't have elevated. Dude, I have nothing playing right now. Respectfully, I'm going crazy. I hate it. Here we go. Take a look. Objectives, chat. Paint you with the good look.
Minions have spawned.
This. Yeah. Same wards as last time. We are gonna spot out Bean's pathing too, which is actually really good to know. Is Bean not pathing towards his bot lane this time? I mean, there was no point for him in doing it last time. Didn't really make any impacts happen. Interested to see how Baigoon navigates this Olaf matchup. Olaf does pretty well into any tank. Just look to just bully them pretty early, as we see right now. Conqueror fully stacked, just gonna wail on him. Why not go for a couple more, bro? Wasn't done. You wasn't done. Could have got a flash there, I think. See if this game is as slow as last game. D-Rob finding a bit better footing on this Orianna. Trade from Baigoon. Have the D shield, so these trades, as long as they're very small trades, are going to benefit him tremendously. Trade from Baigoon again. He does have biscuits. Love to see Spooky just ghost on him. Just force flash out. I can see a little skirmish from J Patches and Bean. Patches looking for something. All he really wants is this crab. I see a little 3v3 in the top lane here. Baigoon finding the knockup. Huge first blood coming in from J Patches. Bean trying to find a return kill though. Baigoon sapling in the pixel brush. Being the difference maker. Trade 1-1. Does look like J Patches might fall. Bean is going to pick up the kill, but it is going to be the trade. Probably the best J Patches could have done in that situation. Just find himself with 2 nice early kills though, so hopefully can transition that into something and impact some of his laners here. Gives him a good XP advantage as well, those kills. Could put him at level 6 on his next quarter. Definitely put him at level 6. Is the prio of his bot lane to get this crab too. The camera loves this top. Bygoon. Might look for something. Oh well, he's tracked XP from Spooky. So, left about as quick as it came. Good route. There he is. Gonna have to dash over, but Bean, Olaf is not the one, bro. Able to get out. King Awesome benefiting from his own pick here. And he accidentally killed himself a couple times last game in an engaged champ. So switching to the Enchanter style of gameplay looks like it's moving pretty well. Still going with the hyper scaling ADC though. Very interested to see if they have time to scale. Rory Meow's position slightly better this game. Bean trying to find something. Good buffer from Kiwis though on the Tristana. The LCF. Do it. No kills or nothing really happened. Started up for day patches. Ian lurking. Could bot probably far longer than he should. Janie slightly just short of finding the knock up on P-Rob, but P-Rob no flash is going to make the next time that they show up mid potentially better. Speaking of which, doing it right now. Not even waiting. This right here. An eye on this. Come on, bud. Good roam from Cheney though. Really roam. I've been on the receiving end of Cheney's Nico. Do love run mid. Oh, getting caught by the tip of that flash. Probably extremely unnecessary from Bean, but I mean, go for it. Know that the Olaf has no sums or rule. Any pinging the ult? Probably set this up with some mid gang. They have no. Nothing's going on over it. I can't make it any more exciting than you. Second dragon started up. One looks like they might potentially try and contest. Bean finds a pretty good engage. Good tsunami. Huge double bubble gonna come out. Being able to steal that. J-Patches tries to ult to go in. Kiwi's is gonna fall too. Really good fight coming in here from the one that got away. Flash forward from Orimeows. It's gonna be able to find Oranos. Bean trying to find Cheney. Cheney gonna get a good ult off. Follow-up route. Bean is gonna just himself. All in all, though, really good play from blue side. Testing that second dragon. Good steal from Bean. Really good bubble from Nami. Nami, really good tsunami. Great bubble. Arguably the difference maker in that fight. Able to burst the dragon quite as fast as they might have hoped. Uki just not made this look best of matchups. Oh no. Good bubble, great flash. Orimeow's trying to trade into this. Themselves taking a lot of damage, but they do have the Nami heals, so hopefully be able to sustain themselves back up and re-engage. Aigu super healthy into this Olaf. He patches though. He's looking top. Off his Janie. Janie forced to fly. Another great tsunami. Bean. Where is Bean coming out with this? Is able to find the Q2. Huge double kill going over to Bean. Bean might be able to find a third here. J-Patch is forced to like drag himself under the safety of tier 1 turret. Really good Nami plays. Finding a good ult. Ranos. Really good trade. Hold on. J-Patches fancies the 2v1. Good bubble. Orimeow's missing a few Qs. Might be able to take him down anyway. Missing another one. And a couple crucial Qs there that might have been the difference maker. Another good bubble though from Nami. Bit of a different story from last game. P-Rob in a bit more of a lane dominating mood this game. On himself. 25 CS up. Bean. I don't know where Bean got this sense of confidence from, but he was not counter jungling in front of Hardy's face. still just not leaving. There's P-Rob for assistance too. Ian making it 6. Really strong now, has Dusk and Dawn. Might be able to finish the second item now. Not, but it's super close to finishing. Again, just trying his best to establish some sort of presence. Aigun just does not care on this. Maokai actually finds the Q into the turret. Uki is going to get hit by the twisted advance. Does have Ghost going, does not matter. Solo Bolo coming in for the Maokai. Oh, it's Nature's Grasp, not Twisted Advance. Twisted Advance is the W. Twisted Advance is cooler for the ult. Grasp.
I know what makes them tick. I know how to make the
Another good bubble. Mandate finished on Nami too, which is actually huge. Adds a lot of damage to this area. Assume they're gonna go something like Arden or Redemption next time. And further bolster this area a little bit more. Bean is gonna find Olaf. So much damage coming out from me. Leandri's completed too. Hate to say it, I can't talk shit about Bean this game. Last game he was kinda in no man's land the entire game. This game he's running over everybody. Everybody on the side of the one that got away is performing substantially better. I mean, look at the goal difference. It was neck and neck all the way up to like 30 minutes last game. This game, got a 6,500 gold lead. Huge gold lead coming in for only 19 minutes in the game. Rookie action, big fat. Not the best show in this game. One was substantially. Would love to see Beam. Hero does have flash again though. Not gonna use it. Knows he can't get anywhere, but Bean on the other hand is gonna be able to find potentially both of them here. Good route coming in from Cheney. Bean flashed. Also in Cheney flash, but probably should have just held flash there. He needs to be looking at objectives for the rest of the game, prioritizing those. Root it up. I did. I would not switch aggro. So bizarre. He's ramping up a little bit now. 1 minute before third dragon. Bean definitely going to turn his attention to that. I'm going to clear these 3 camps. Run straight there. Think he has time to back. Don't think he needs to back either. He's super far ahead. Take a look at the gold. 10.5 to 7.5. 3,000 gold difference in the jungle alone. 1,100 in the mid lane. 1,100 ADC. 2,200 top. The counterpart ahead right now is Cheney. Cheney, once again, trying to find P-Rob. P-Rob is forced to flash away, but is met by J-Patches, putting him in the prison. Really bad time for P-Rob to die. They are going to hopefully be able to convert this to a dragon. I don't even know if with the numbers advantage they can. Bean is super strong, and they did have to burn numerous 3 ultimate. Find P-Rob. Yeah, despite being down a man, they do not care. Bean is going to find the smite. They are going to turn their attention to J-Patches. J-Patches will fall. Spooky action. Trying to turn up, I guess. Could have probably just stayed in the side lane. Ice bubble coming in from Nami. Tygoon just shy from the twisted advance. Spooky action looking for Ori Meows. He's going to pop ult probably a little bit late. You know you're committing to that. You need to pop that sooner. Huge go button from Bean is going to find Cheney. Knowing Cheney doesn't have flashes around the same time. Bygoon said we're not done. Finds one more pick on the turret. Kiwi's trying to find a return kill. If he can get the shutdown on Bean, it will be good. Just find it and find his a way to hop to safety, actually. Big shutdown coming in from Kiwis. Everybody's asking the question, is it a little bit too late? I think so. I think once Bean respawns, they just look for Baron. Once Baron's done, they probably push a lane, try and get this last dragon, and then end the game. That's what blue side are probably thinking of right now. If I know Bean's not going to run to Baron. He's going to run to his bot Krugs and he's going to clear up to the Baron. Never mind. Moving wrong. He is going to clear his top. Not even gonna think about Baron. He's thinking about Cap. Hero, gotta be super careful. Does not have flash. Not sure if he knows that everybody's around him. Hero has a Hex Tech Proto. Nice ult. Really good ult. Bean is gonna turn and try and fight this. 2v4. Can't help but think that was crazy, but it does work. Sheesh. Double kill coming in for the Nami. Bot lane looking so much better for blue side this game. Bean, that's a crazy turn, bro. But I like it. I like it. Is gonna be hit 2 when in favor blue side.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Probably just playing slow for this last dragon again. They don't fancy a coin flip on Baron, but they fancy a coin flip 4v2. Really perplexed by this Rocket Belt. Too sure as to the reason. Just the abilities. What's his? Yeah, he's just. I don't hate the build. A little wacky, but I don't hate it. Yeah, I see the reason. That was Bean's brain lag right there. He was thinking, do I start Baron? Do I call Baron? But then he realized his tough camps are coming up. Has to clear them. Has to get them. He avoided some pause. Didn't avoid this one. Yeah, I was gonna be super careful knowing that J4's around. That just no ability. They are trying to trade though. The Drake for the Baron. Tygoon is gonna rip the ult. Can they get there in time? Baron has fell. How'd they go? They do find the shutdown. There's a little bit of life. A little bit of life left in this team. Great Fear is going to mean that they are probably able to get out. Being not done, though. He's on the hunt. Never mind. They're just... I see a little bit of life. You know? Stop rolling over every team fight. Still don't think it's going to matter too much. It's going to buy them a little bit of extra time, but ultimately not going to be a huge difference maker. Interested to see how Bean's team decide they want to close this one out. Yeah, Aranos can't do anything in this Tygoon. Tygoon just bouncing him around like a ragdoll. Though if Fear comes in, he might be able to walk away. Flash is forced though, so Tygoon happy regardless of the outcome. Come on, boy. 8k up. He should just be forcing a fight here and ending the game. It's 20-8. Playing this game super passive. Oh, nice. Nice. We do find the knockup. Kiwi flashed into the tsunami. Nice ult from Kiwi. Doesn't matter. Kiwi's still going to fall. Huge ult from Nico. Not much follow-up, though, so Nico might just perish. Forced Zhonya's the bubble. Tygoon is going to find Cheney. Bump her to safety. But the Olaf. Never mind. It looks good until the Nami flash came out. Bean finding Oranos is going to fall. But again, ultimately does not matter. Is this the final push? Probably not. 11k gold lead now, though. Probably just going to take in Hib and back, if I had to hazard a guess. Might transition it into a bot tier. Just love to see them group mid and end. I think Baigu can dive Fountain at this point. A lot on the line. A lot on the line. Just look at the CS leads. You guys CS lead in every lane, barring support. That's because Cheney's a rat. Taking gold. I don't know how Red Side come back into this game. I don't see a way. I don't see. It has to be a crazy all 5 of them line up on top of each other. Big Nico, crazy job and swag flag. Olaf just cleaving everybody down. But again, don't see that being the case. We're just gonna watch Bean's team drag this game out for an Elder and maybe even another Baron. Yeah, really. Racist. Rocket. 72 damage to champion. No, it's there for mobility more than anything, but it's interesting nonetheless. Being down to 4 stacks on the Magi's, bro. That's my dog right there. Always finding a way to die. I don't know why he would ever go Magi's. Guy's way too much. He knows that shit too. They're just so passive. Just so passive. $11,000 gold lead. Scared. To just group top. We had like 2 minutes to group top while Elder was coming up, and we chose to just sat in enemy bot side jungle for the entirety of that minute 30 time. Uncontested. It looks like they want to try and do the trade. Dragon for Baron again this time. Not as quick. Elder buff 2. No survivors. J-Patch is going to fall GA proc. They are just going to finish up this Baron. And that should be all she wrote. Elder, Baron, run top. Full mid. On any lane. $14K gold lead. Igoon just eating everything. Nice engage from Shaney is not gonna matter in the slightest. That's gonna be all she wrote. Big rocket belt. That's a 1-1 series. Same as the other stream. Stream fell on a 1-1 series too. Seems fair this season. I feel like there's a lot of 1-1 series being played. MVP for game 2. I hate to admit it, it's Bean, bro. Bean. It's Kiwi's game 1, Bean game 2. As much as I hate to say it out loud, that's fact. Oh. Where to do the interview. Dean, you can come to the meet. Kiwis, if you want to come as well, you can come. Hello.
You hear me?
Yes, sir.
What's up?
Dude, what was the difference between game one, game two? Because that was a drastic change.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm the last person on my team who should be fucking talking right now, but I think that we kind of drafted pretty poorly game one. Uh,
I don't think so. I think you guys won if you just stopped griefing on dragons. You guys had a Zed Jinx, and that late game carry was Jin.
yeah,
I think you
I
guys
kept
had a great draft. You got two dragons, and then you felt, oh, we've got to get every dragon now. Didn't you played like you was on a huge timer, and in actual fact, they were on a timer.
yeah. That's probably super true. I did say during the game that we didn't have to rush. We had it in his ear and stuff, but we did kind of try to force too much bottom, and Chaney just got way too far ahead, I think. And Kiwis did great in that game too.
He was just balling, dude. That guy was hitting every W. I'm surprised you guys gave him Jin. Oh, it being his main champion, and I get why you triple. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, game two looked completely different. You guys played really well. What's it with you
Yeah.
and being just like super farm heavy junglers? High
Yeah,
tempo.
I tell my team before we play every single game. All right, I will be higher level, higher XP, higher gold, more bitches, winning in all categories. You know what I'm saying?
Wait till you come up against me, bro. Wait till you're jungling against me, bro. See if you hold that energy.
We'll see. We'll see.
You got
I'm
anything
still
to
I'm
say to
still
your
learning. I'm still
counterpart?
learning.
Anything to say to your counterpart? J patches, 5,500 damage on the Java in game two.
I did notice the damage on the other team, but they're good people. You know, I like both of them. So
Okay.
we're
Or anything you want to say to any team, not just the enemy team. Any team. Who you against this season? This week
I
coming up?
think I'm just gonna keep it consistent. Shout out Fish. You know.
Shout out Fish. One that got away.
Cut away.
Fair enough. Well, around I said two teams on the other stream are significantly the rest of the league. Probably not wrong. Everybody else is like fighting for ninth, and those two are at the top. Don't disagree with you at all. Um, yeah, no, it was a good series, dude. Do you want to give MVP to anybody game two on the enemy team?
I mean throughout the entire series we were most scared of Cheney. Even like Cheney, I don't know how we literally talked about the Nico for like days, and then like for whatever reason we just forgot and didn't ban it. We would have probably banned that rather than like a Morgana or something.
Yeah, the Morgana was a weird one. Didn't know where that
Yeah,
came from. Um,
but
was you surprised when you saw Cheney Zareth? Because I thought I was.
yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I thought it was just like a flex. I thought Aranos was gonna end up playing it, but he didn't. But we knew Cheney was probably gonna blind in the first three, so we kind of went into it with the thought of like trying to get support counter pick, but unfortunately Spooky like went to college with our support, so they know like way too much about each other. So I think drafting was hard, and I think it's something that my team struggles with. But I think that you know, we're doing okay. I think for where we're at right now.
Yeah, I think you guys drafted well both games. I think that just kind of like a shift in the way you guys played. You stopped just sitting in your jungle game two, and you actually helped your team more game two. And I think the double kill that you got bought off the back end of that was like just ran away with
Yeah,
the game.
super,
Then you was able to
super
just sit
good.
in J Patch's jungle all game and just make his life live in hell. So played game two really well. But you was my MVP.
Oh, I didn't even know. Thanks.
Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up there. I'm super tired, but good games. Is there anything you want to say to
Did you see who I'm playing next? I can look really quick. Let me just
I
pull it up fast. Oh shit. That's this. I don't know.
schedules
Who
and
I'm talking. Oh yeah, I
schedules
see it. I
and
see it. I see
standing.
it. We're playing Colby's Cakes. That's Tai Tai's team.
Choose your
Yeah,
words
we'll see.
carefully, but yep.
We'll see, dude.
Yeah, don't
We'll see.
anger them, dude. Don't anger them.
Keep it humble.
Keep it
Oh yeah.
humble. Yeah, go. What about the week after that? Oh, but no, appreciate it.
Let's make towards week 5. Hold on.
Yeah, yeah,
Michael, is that you? Is it? No. Oh, that's Daddy's team.
yeah.
Yeah, we clean. That's all I'll say.
Clean week 5.
We clean week 5. Week
Week
4,
4 is a blip. Week 4 is a
it's
blip.
might be a learning experience, but we're gonna get